At my little sister's ballet recital, a woman in the audience stood up and shouted, "That's my daughter!" I looked around confused because my sister Lily was on stage doing her solo, and this random woman was pointing right at her. The music kept playing, but everyone in the auditorium turned to stare. Lily was 7, and this was her first big performance in her pink tutu. She didn't even notice the commotion because she was concentrating on her pirouettes. My mom, who was sitting next to me, went completely white, like all the blood drained from her face in 2 seconds. The woman pushed her way out of her row with her phone out taking photos. "That's Lily! That's my baby! Someone stop her!" I felt my mom's hand grip my arm so hard it hurt. She stood up without saying a word and rushed down the aisle toward the stage. I followed because I didn't know what else to do. Mom climbed right onto the stage and grabbed Lily mid-dance. Lily looked confused and embarrassed as Mom picked her up and carried her toward the backstage exit. The woman was running down the aisle now screaming, "Stop! She kidnapped my daughter! Someone call the police!" We burst through the backstage door past confused ballerinas and their parents. Mom was moving so fast, she was almost running through the narrow hallway. Lily started crying, asking what was wrong and why we were leaving in the middle of her dance. "We need to go right now." Mom's voice was shaking in a way I'd never heard before. We made it to the parking lot and Mom fumbled with her keys. Her hands were trembling so bad she dropped them twice. I picked them up for her and unlocked the car. That's when the woman caught up to us. She was out of breath and crying. "I know who she really is. Her name is Lily Martinez and you stole her from me 6 years ago." She moved in front of our car door blocking us. Mom pushed Lily and me into the back seat and locked the doors from the inside. The woman started banging on the window. "Give me back my baby! I've been looking for 6 years. Someone help me!" Mom pulled out her phone. "I'm calling the police. You need to step away from my vehicle." "Good, call them. They'll prove I'm right. I have her birth certificate. I have hospital records." The woman was sobbing and hitting the glass. Other people from the recital were coming out to the parking lot now. Some were filming on their phones. A few men came over asking if we needed help. Lily was crying in the back seat asking me what was happening. I didn't know what to tell her. Was this woman telling the truth? Did Mom really kidnap Lily when she was a baby? I looked at my mom's face and she looked terrified, but also determined. "Stay in the car with your sister. Lock the doors behind me." She got out to talk to the woman and some of the other parents. I could see them through the window. The woman kept pointing at Lily and showing people photos on her phone. Mom was showing them something on her phone too. Both of them were crying now. Police cars arrived within 5 minutes. 2 officers separated Mom and the woman and started asking questions. One officer walked over to our car and asked me to roll down the window. "Are you okay, son? Is that your sister?" I nodded. "Stay here. We're going to figure this out." He went back to talk to Mom and the woman. I watched through the window as Mom showed the officers something on her phone. The woman was crying and showing them photos and papers from her purse. After about 15 minutes of talking and making phone calls, one officer walked back to the woman. I saw him put handcuffs on her. She fell to her knees sobbing as they led her to a patrol car. Mom came back to our car looking exhausted. Her eyes were red from crying. "Is that Lady Lily's real mom?" I asked. "No, baby. I'm Lily's real mom. I've been her mom since she was 14 months old." Mom explained everything on the drive home with Lily asleep in her car seat. That woman was Lily's biological mother, but she'd lost custody when Lily was a baby because of severe drug addiction and neglect. My parents had fostered Lily first, then legally adopted her when the courts terminated the biological mother's parental rights. The adoption was completely legal and final. That woman had been violating a restraining order for years, showing up at random places trying to find Lily. Mom kept all the court documents and adoption papers on her phone, just in case this ever happened. The police arrested her for violating the restraining order and harassment. My mom didn't kidnap my sister. She saved her.